A small sign causing a big stir in one Central Florida community. A homeowner put the political sign in his own front yard, but the city gave him until today to get rid of it or cough up the cash for a fine. First on Fox, Alexis Brito tells you why the city says that sign has got to go.
Keith, this is the small sign that is causing such a big commotion here in the city of Claremont. Now, the owner of the sign and the property says that the municipality is actually violating his constitutional rights.
City code enforcement's come by and said that I need to either remove it or I need to pay a $50 fee or deposit, depending on which form you're reading, to essentially ensure that all of these such signs with this name on it are going to be removed citywide at the end of the election period.
Brian Orr was shocked when he was told his political sign was violating a city ordinance. He says he made sure the size and placement were up to par with the city of Claremont standards, but he was under the impression that $50 deposit didn't apply to homeowners posting signs on their property.
The politician didn't give me this sign. I paid for it myself, and it's my sign, and I'm solely responsible for this sign.
According to the City of Claremont Ordinance number 10218, titled Temporary Political Sign, under Section 3, it states the candidate or someone designated by the candidate whose sign is erected or placed on any premises shall make that deposit.
The concern is that the document listed as the politician's responsibility to pay that fee and the politician's responsibility to remove the sign.
Orr says his presidential candidate didn't ask him to place the sign in his front yard. He did it on his own free will. Orr believes this ordinance refers to local political campaigns. He says he's confused, and in fact, so were we. We wanted someone from the city to clarify Ordinance 10218. We tried numerous attempts to contact James Hitt, Planning and Zoning Director for the City of Claremont on Friday, and called City Manager Wayne Saunders at his home Saturday. We were unsuccessful in reaching them. Orr says he too has been unable to contact any city leader. The only response he got was in form of this letter stating he'd be fined $250 if the sign was not removed by 11:30 this morning.
The Constitution clearly protects free speech, and even though this isn't actually speech, the Florida Constitution even protects written speech, and this is a form of written speech.
And Orr actually did bring down the sign before time stipulated. He says he wants no problem with city officials. Nevertheless, he is seeking legal advice so they can possibly change the rules, if you will, so he could put his sign back where he says it belongs, in his front yard. In Claremont, Alexis Brito, Fox 35 News.
Well, we did some digging. Florida's Constitution, Section 4, does protect speech in form of writing, as Orr claims. He's able to have the sign in his front yard as long as he pays the $50, but he believes the way the ordinance is written, he's not responsible to pay that fee. We'll follow up with this story to see if the city of Claremont can clarify his confusion.